The Supreme Court heard oral arguments today on the case that could ban the abortion pill mifepristone. Here's what you need to know. First, if the Supreme Court does invalidate the FDA's approval for mifepristone, it would automatically become unavailable everywhere in the United States. So this is not like abortion, where the decision goes back to state by state for each of those states to decide for themselves. Second, if the Supreme Court actually throws out the FDA's approval for this drug, that would be a big deal in legal precedent, because it could open the floodgates to other pharmaceutical drugs that have gone through the FDA approval process, being vetted by experts and scientists who have built their careers in these fields, instead now being subject to courts all over the country where unqualified judges could weigh in and decide for themselves whether these drugs should be approved and readily available for the public or not. And third, based on the way that the Supreme Court justices questioned each of the lawyers today during oral arguments, it does look pretty unlikely that they will rule in favor of a ban on mifepristone. And that's because a lot of the justices took issue with whether the plaintiffs had actual legal standing to sue. And for your benefit, legal standing requires that the plaintiffs actually suffer some concrete harm because of the alleged wrongdoing by the other party. In this case, the plaintiffs were claiming that mifepristone was creating more complications and issues amongst the patient population, which then put a further strain on doctors. For the record, healthcare professionals and the US government both dispute that fact. The court won't hand down its decision on this case until later on this summer, most likely in June, so stay tuned.